Looking for Madden 22 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the marketplace. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order.
If you're enjoying my YouTube content, I highly recommend you check out Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium Madden 22 content. I have ebooks, offensive and defensive schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault. This content is available for both current and next gen, so no matter what system you play on, we got you guys covered. Our best offer yet is the Sportsgamerz Madden VIP membership. This gives you access to the entire site, every tip, every ebook, plus the meta reports for only $19.99. I'll post a link to it in the description and the comments. Make sure to check it out for the best tips and content available at the best price anywhere. YouTube, what's up? It's Duke back here from Sportsgamerz.com, and we got an absolute banger for you guys today. In this Madden 22 tip video, I'm going to break down one of the hardest to stop glitch plays in the entire game that's in just about every playbook that I've looked at. I've found this play. So you guys can utilize this almost no matter what playbook you use, whether you play on Xbox, PlayStation, next gen, current gen, it really doesn't matter. This is something you guys are going to want to put into your game. So I've done mostly tips this year out of shotgun, but in this video I'm actually going to be going under center and looking at the single back wing pair. You don't need any abilities at all to run this. It's just super good stock. It's one of the best stock plays in the game. It's an absolute glitch. I'm using the Seahawks playbook in this video, but like I said, I've seen this. Any playbook I've looked at, I found this play basically. So the play is just a tight end attack, and you're going to be able to beat any defense out there. We're going to start with some of the meta of the 3-5 wide. Now, as I set this up, guys, just a reminder, if you are enjoying my content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop us a like on the video. I'd love to set a like goal of 300 likes for this video. Comment, turn your notifications on. That good stuff does help me out a lot as a content creator. So this is a very common defense you're going to see, simple rush 5, whatever. So when you see something like this, there is literally no adjustments you need to make to this play. I'm going to go over all the reads, but just quickly, this route on the outside to lock it, if you have a fast receiver, it's not your normal streak fade type route that, just doesn't get open unless they press you. This route can get open just even against deep zones if they don't press, even with about equal speed. It's just a unique route. So I always look to see if this route happens to beat his defender deep, because he will a decent amount of the time, and if so, that's a touchdown. But past that, this play's super hard to stop because you have a quick post to your tight end, and then you have kind of like an angled post that goes a little bit deeper. So those two routes get open, and they work very well with one another. And then finally, you have the running back leaking out of the backfield on the delayed route. That's basically like an out, which, it's delayed. So the spacing between that and the tight end post type routes is really good. And then the other thing is that this outside tight end on the wheel type fade route, he basically pulls flat zones out to the sideline, similar as a flat would, that by the time this running back does release, he's going to be open. So it kind of depends upon when he releases, if they blitz you, if they don't blitz you. But like I said, no hot routes are needed, so you can just come to the line and quick snap the defense, and that's what makes this play so effective. So you guys can see there quickly what I'm saying is that even if they try to blitz you, because, here we got 5 people going out on routes. 5 people attacking the quarterback, rushing. Because the running back's on a delayed route, he does release pretty quickly on this route most of the time. But you're seeing here, our 5-on-5 blocking actually gives us plenty of time. And here I noticed that the user's kind of staying underneath to probably look at either the running back or the quicker tight end post. So because of that, and this is a 3 deep, this is Mike Blitz 3 deep zones, I'm easily able to hit this tight end in the soft spot of the defense. Now, again, pay attention, even though we didn't throw to this wheel, how this wheel spreads the defense horizontally so that not only does it allow this tight end to get open when it cuts back over the middle, but if we would have waited a bit longer, this running back's going to get open in the soft spot of the defense. So let's look at that again. This time I'm actually even going to play hard flats. I want you guys to see that even with hard flats on, that's not going to stop the running back because the wheel route is going to be drawing attention. Now, yes, we didn't get a ton of yards, but it was an easy throw because even though the wheel route ran past the flat, just because the flat had to go horizontally to the sideline, it was late to react. Now, another thing about this here is, guys, look, you could easily lead this to the sideline away from the outside third zone, and chances are he's not going to be able to recover. His post over the middle field is open. And honestly, this route will be open too late on the sideline if you have enough time. So far, we haven't had the vertical route burn its coverage, but like I'm telling you guys, that is something that just kind of randomly happens here and there. It's not going to happen every time. Guys, another read you want to be aware of when running this play is potentially you're tied in on the post route, but once he kind of hits the sideline, like right here. So he's hitting the sideline, not quite, but he's going over the middle field, and he's covered initially just because the user's kind of sitting there, but if you wait late, especially if they're playing hard flats, he's going to get open. Now, if you happen to have an escape artist quarterback, that even makes this more easy to run because you can just run outside the pocket and run away from all the blitzes. But, we're not really doing that here because I don't know if everybody is still using escape artists. I don't want to have to rely upon that. But here we're going to sit back in man-to-man coverage, right? We're going to go a man-to-man blitz this time. And I can tell you guys, look, man-to-man is going to be the worst thing you can do against this play because nearly every route is going to win against man-to-man, potentially unless they shade over the top. If they shade over the top of a fast corner, you're probably not going to get that vertical route open. But other than that, look, the tight end beat his man. The running back's going to beat his man. The other tight end's going to beat his man too. As you guys can see, I just threw a low ball. Possession caught it. Everyone is pretty much going to beat their man on this play other than potentially the streak fade vertical type route. Now, another thing to know about this play is that against coverages like this, you can low ball the tight end on the wheel route too, because there's really no defender underneath it. If there's just like a deep zone or man-to-man type situation, it almost acts like a seam wheel, like you could throw it to the running back out of the bunch formations. This is very similar to where you can lowball this once you get good at the positioning of, throwing these types of routes and possession catch it, and they're not going to react either. All you have to really look out for is basically a defender underneath the route, right? So let's switch it up. Let's go ahead and just play a stock cover 2 now because, not everyone's always going to try to blitz you, right? Well, one thing you guys are noticing about this formation, first of all, is when you come out defensively, your alignment is already off, and that's really annoying. You guys can see with my cover 2, my D-line shifted. Sometimes this guy's lining up on the other side depending upon what coverage we're in. That's another thing about this play is really annoying. This formation just messes up the alignment of your defense a lot. But all that said, again, look, you guys can see that the running back is going to just absolutely cook unless you have a hard flat over there. And even as such, you've noticed that when you have a hard flat, you can still throw to the running back because this tight end horizontally again stretches the defense to where it spaces it so you could throw this running back underneath. Now, guys, again, if you look at this replay, you're noticing that, we do have other reads. You're seeing that the 2 tight end post routes are getting open at different points. Those are really, really hard to stop. There's really no good way that you can defend the 2 tight end posts and the running back, if I'm being honest, because basically all 3 of those routes, depending upon what coverage adjustments you make, could require user attention. And obviously you can't be, in the flat. You can't be over here towards the left sideline. And then you can't also just be directly over the middle of the field. There's just no way. You're not going to be able to take all that away. And you've seen that even with sending technically everybody out, these blitzes are not affecting us at all. We could look at pinch 2, which is another very popular defense. And again, look, the alignment is just really bad right now. This is not how we want it. We don't want everybody just lined up all crazy. So that's another great thing about this play is it's hard to adjust against because there's no adjustments we have to do on offense. We can just quick snap it. And defensively, most of the time your alignment's not even right. So it's hard to really even set up your defense properly against this play because when you come out in the huddle in a lot of your defenses, you're not even aligned right. So because of that, because of the fact that as the offense goes, we don't really even have any adjustments to make. We're just hiking the ball. It's very hard to get a good defense set up against this. So this is definitely a play I would recommend you guys putting into your offense. If you've played Madden 22 online, you've definitely seen this play. There's people that will just come out in this play randomly and run it. I mean, it's a very, very, very hard play to stop, and there's a reason why a lot of people are using it. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's Duke, and I'm out of here.